Hey guys, it's your girl Viewsfromriah, the one and only Ain't Get No Better Than This, and today
we're back with another video.
Today, guys, we are here to talk about everything HBCU that you need to know, coming from two different HBCUs, guys.
Yeah.
I know most of these videos on YouTube are like HBCU versus PWI, but no, sorry.
We couldn't do that for another 4 years.
Sorry. Maybe grad. Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And share it to your friends.
And everybody get right to the video.
My name is Destiny, a 21-year-old senior majoring in public health. I am from Dover, Delaware, and I attend Delaware State University.
Hey guys, I am Sariah. I am a 21-year-old rising senior at Hampton University. I am from Delaware, and I'm a kinesiology major. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is, what do we wish we knew when we went to school for the first time?
I feel like for me, I wish I knew what like financial aid and all that would be about, how much it would cost if I couldn't, if financial aid wasn't covering it, and scholarship. They talked about it in school, whatever. Like the different schools came to our high school, but like other than that, like guidance counselor, she wasn't a bad one, but I wish she had talk to us more, especially about HBCUs. Like it would have been better for her to just explain everything instead of just like rushing through stuff.
So my thing is backwards. Like, I knew about scholarships and stuff like that, and I was applying to them. Mm-hmm. But the school that we went to was predominantly white.
Yeah.
And I feel like they got all the scholarships.
Oh yeah. What I wish I had have known was like how college was gonna be, period. Like, I ain't gonna say that I thought it was gonna be easy, because I knew it was gonna be like, some hardships here and there, but like my first semester wasn't bad, but I was probably the semester that I should have been focused, like focus. And I wish somebody had told me, don't just go in there and, try to go out all the time. Try to skip out on certain studies and stuff like that, because everything is going to always be there. But in my mind, like, I just felt like I didn't want to miss nothing because it was like my first semester there. So, I mean, my grades was good. But other than that, I still had like my struggles. But I felt as though like somebody could have really just sat me down before I went and was like, okay, you really have to take this serious, especially if you really want to, keep going on with it. But I mean, eventually I learned that. I
kind of knew how school was going to be because I took dual enrollment English. Mm-hmm. So took that in high school. So I'm taking college credits while being a senior in high school. So that was kind of the English form. But I think for me, I also went to pre-college too at Hampton. But they'll say, y'all got this too. Y'all have like a little summer program.
They do.
To take some classes or whatever. So me going to pre-college helped me out a lot. For like being homesick, because this is like my first time going out of state for anything. I never left Delaware. Going out of state, going to pre-college was actually like a type of a stepping stone, because I was there for 5 weeks just chilling in Virginia. I don't know, I think I wish I knew more about like majors and stuff like that, because from high school I knew I wanted to be an athletic trainer, but I never looked into all the other stuff that comes with the athletic trainer and stuff like that. Like so many other professions that you can do. I didn't do these researches in high school. Because one, I don't really think college was pushed a lot in our high school.
It wasn't, honey. At our school, it was more so about the sports.
Yeah, like, sports and not even SGA. Because first off, did you know that Lake had an SGA? Like I didn't know about SGA until I got to Hampton. Cause
who was on the SGA?
I don't know. I just wish I knew more about like schooling and what I actually wanted to do,
right? Instead
of figuring it out like the end of freshman year, which is still fine because it's still a lot of time.
I can agree, because listen, I didn't think, trying to be a nurse, I didn't know what I thought, honestly. When I went there for NSO, just made our schedule. We probably had like one big meeting with all like the pre-nursing major students or whatever, but they really just talked about like clinicals and stuff like that, and not like the whole before the clinicals part. And I just wish they had to, explain stuff more. I definitely did switch my major first semester of my sophomore year to public health, so the stress is not as high. With the classes and stuff, I think it was a good choice.
Remember the little visits that we took?
Yeah.
We went to Howard,
Towson,
and Hampton.
I remember Howard. Like,
what do you think about Howard?
Them turns and stuff just to get there. It wasn't a bad school, but I don't know. I just felt like maybe home was where I should be.
Oh, goodness.
Like BSU, not anywhere. I did want to go to Clark though, because
state.
I did.
So I feel like college work isn't hard. Like,
No.
Depending on what class it is, it's hard.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you actually set aside time,
Yeah,
and have like a nice little study area and stuff like that where you can do your homework and you can get it done and still go out and party. Because just like Destiny said, you know, she didn't want to miss anything. I was that person, but I still did my work though. Like I would do my work, then I would go to the party. But I would go to the party knowing that I probably didn't learn nothing from doing my homework though. And then I had to test that Monday. But hey, guess who at the party? Like, hey.
No, that is so true. I'm telling y'all, anatomy was not my best friend. So like, yo, I'm telling y'all, anything that I could get out of and I didn't have to do my anatomy work, I was there. And, you know, I'm taking it down. Doing good now, but like before, like I wish before I had took it serious, like and really, you know, understood. Them parties, it was a party every weekend my first year at Del State.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I could have missed parties and, you know, and my focus would have been better for anatomy. You know, who even knows? I might have been, you know, in the nursing program, but you know, like I said, things change. But I definitely wish the focus and the mindset was there to literally get the work done instead of waiting. Because like you said, in the parties yelling A and whole time got a class 9 a.m. the next day, might got a lab exam the next day. Like
if you guys are a high school senior right now or junior or whatever, I definitely say like look into the schools, look to see like if they're in state, out of state, because out of state does make a difference. Private or public, that makes a difference. Because even if you go out of state but they're public, you can still, you know, pretty much get like a cheaper tuition. If it's out of state and it's private, sheesh, yeah, we're gonna be in the same boat. Then it's also just like your personal preference though. Like I knew I didn't want to go to no PWI for 4 years.
Same.
So even though that PWI was throwing me a lot of money, we literally went to kindergarten to 12th grade being the minority. I couldn't. I wanted to see what it was like to be a majority, and it's lovely.
It really is. Because listen, like I said, at our high school, the focus wasn't really on us. Like I said, you know, it worked out in our favor. You know, we went to, you know, the schools that we felt as though that we would, you know, get the experience that we needed. And I'm pretty sure Sariah can agree that, you know, we got it.
Mm-hmm. I pop out to Del State all the time.
I gotta make a trip to Hampton.
She does.
I gotta make a trip.
She's been in Hampton since we went to go visit.
I gotta go to the water.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you haven't been since freshman year. Remember when you picked me up for beach weekend?
Yes.
Y'all, dorms. Okay, y'all, we go to 2 different HBCUs. We have just strictly all female dorms, all male dorms, and they on the other side of the street. Destiny, what you got?
Okay, so for freshman dorms, we have Evers, Jenkins. Tubman was there, but they knocked down Tubman, and now it's just Towers, and you have the Commons, all mixed. For upperclassmen, you have Warren Franklin. Warren Franklin is now a freshman dorm. In the Frank, you have, like I said, it's a mixed dorm, but at the same time, you know, you have your floors where it's all girls, all boys, and then I think on the first floor it's a mix. And you have the Ville and the Yards, and those are like apartments, literally. That's how our dorms are.
Yeah, like I just think it's different because, you know, Hampton, we got VC Hall, VC Suites, we got Twitchell, Kelsey, Kennedy, and Moton for female freshman dorms. And the males, all they got is James Hall, and they got Harkness Hall, and that's it. They just built them a new dorm, but that's for upperclassmen now.
I forgot about
So,
that.
oh yeah, they got a new dorm too.
Tubman Laws Hall.
I've never seen a boy in my dorm hall unless it was for visitation. That's it. But when I would go see Destiny, it'd be boys walking down the hall. I'm like, oh man, I forgot that this is like a normal thing. Like it's not normal at Hampton.
Before I was an RA, all the freshman dorms the bathroom was for the whole floor. And then once I became an RA, I got my own room or whatever, but I still had to share a suite with 4 other girls, and we shared one bathroom that had the tub in it, and then we had another one which was the walk-in shower. So that wasn't bad. Like, you know, going from maybe about 25 girls to, you know, 4 other people.
Yeah. I stayed in Twitchell freshman year. At Twitchell, we just got like the new renovated bathrooms and stuff on my floor and first floor. So it wasn't that bad. Well, we had like 4 showers. So 4 showers connected right here. And then like another like bigger shower right here. And then we had the sinks. Then the bathrooms was on the other side. So that was really it. But I had to share with the whole floor though. So if it's rooms 200 through 16 on this first wall, and then it's the other side, I had to share probably like, I would say maybe like 25 girls, 30 girls for just one bathroom. I mean, of course you can go upstairs or down to the other side, but I mean, that's still a lot of people to share a bathroom with. As far as like when I moved to Whitehall, upperclassmen dorm, that was kind of like a cubby too. So like we stayed on the 3rd floor when we first got in there, and it was just 3 of the rooms. So we just shared with 6 girls. So I mean, that wasn't bad. And then going down the 1st floor, we actually had a bathroom inside of our room. We didn't use it though. Our suite mates, they kind of just like took over. It was already like a bathroom outside in the hallway, so we just used that.
I mean, like, it's the same problems, like, if you sharing with 25 girls versus 6 girls, like,
exactly.
You still gonna have, like, that one person that's just gonna, don't want to clean, don't want to, you know, don't want to do nothing.
Don't want to wipe the makeup off the sink.
Yeah,
like,
and
why are
that, or clean up the hair, like, that was, I think, that was my problem. I could manage the girls on my floor and, like, you know, get their cleaning schedule together, you know, make sure it's working. But for my suite, it would never work out because, like I said, you always had that one person who didn't want to do nothing. And if you said something to them, you know, they thought that you was being smart, and then they'll throw in your face, you know, we the same age, because, you know, I pulled that card too when I was a freshman. I ain't gonna hold you. I pulled that card with an RA in my building, so it was like, you know, when they did that, I was like, okay, you know, we gotta figure this out. Like, we 5 girls in the suite and only 4 is just cleaning, or only even 1 just cleaning. Like, it's really the same, but, you know, it's it's different because in like a freshman dorm, you know, that's when the custodians or whatever, they'll come in and clean like the whole bathroom and like the hallways and stuff like that, rather than in a suite you gotta clean it yourself. Like, you really have to stay on top of that because everything
Did y'all have night monitors and stuff like that?
Definitely. Yeah, our night monitors, they would come in 11 o'clock.
Night monitors, they would come in at like 11:30. Y'all got visitation? Oh, okay. I mean, but what time did it cut off though?
From through the week, it was 9 a.m. to 12, well, to midnight. And then the weekends, 9 a.m. to 2 a.m. And that was Friday and Saturday. Sunday, it went to 2 p.m. to midnight.
Yeah, I think our visitation was like around that same area for upperclassmen anyway. Freshman year, we had to wait until after like Valentine's Day to get in-room visitation. They could just come down to like the lobby or something, but I ain't had nobody bend over. Definitely say freshman year, live on campus if you can. It's a whole different experience.
Definitely. Even if you live like 5 minutes, 10 minutes away.
Exactly.
I would still live on campus. Like, I'm telling you, really do get that experience. Like, you get that roommate experience. You get the RA experience. You know, you get that experience of just being on campus and getting to class on time. Well, you know.
Even I didn't get to class on time. I lived on campus.
That's a fact. But yeah, like, you just get the experience, and it's a good one. Like, you know, some people say it's bad, but I think overall mine was, you know, it's good so far.
Yeah, get your shower shoes, shower caddy. What else?
Definitely need them shower shoes. For my freshman year, I definitely I love Tubman. 3rd floor, that was the penthouse floor, y'all.
Not the penthouse.
Penthouse floor. I knew it was gonna be hot because they said, you know, they didn't have no AC, but baby, we needed more than a fan. But like with me, how I would just come in at the nighttime. You know, it's a cool breeze in the nighttime. But then, like, I lived on the 3rd floor and I had friends on the 2nd floor, so I would just be down there till like 3, 4 in the morning.
Late nighter.
Listen, that was our thing. Like, we would literally just be talking, doing work till like 2, 3 in the morning. Come up, take a shower, go to sleep, and then right back up at like 8 for class. And a computer, like, definitely. If you're not the type to, you know, want to go to the library and stuff like that, and you just want to do homework and stuff in your room, I would get a computer. You know, if your room is cool to do the work in, do it in the room. Or if you got a lounge that you know that's like, you know, cool and, you know, nothing really go on, then boom, you know, do your work in the lounge. But definitely have a computer.
Especially like if you're going into your freshman year, we have curfew. If you guys don't know, if you guys, you know, I don't know, Hampton University does have curfew for your first 6 to 8 weeks as a freshman. So you have to be back in your dorm at 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday. And then for weekend, Friday, Saturday, you have to be back in at 1. Which is normal time, I guess, in Virginia, because stuff be closing early in Virginia. Like, but actually, I liked it, you know. It kind of like got me like used to like that routine of being in my room, because I mean you can be in your dorm, but you can like go to your friends' rooms after 11 o'clock. So it wasn't that bad. Then we got off like right before homecoming. I definitely say if you got work to do and it's 11 o'clock, you have to get back to your room before 11 o'clock. So definitely say get that computer, Get your TV if you want. I had a TV. I need.
Still brought the same TV, and I just threw it away when I moved out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, a few weeks ago, and like I never used it. Like it was just there.
Yo, even though we waking up early for fun, it seemed like whenever it's time to go to class, I don't be wanting to wake up. But I only had one 8 a.m. and that was in the summertime. I've actually avoided 8 a.m.s all 4 years besides this coming fall. This fall, I have an 8 a.m. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, y'all. But it's only one.
For real? Yeah, I got one too. My first 3 years would do a 9. Like I would do like a 9, 10, and 11, and then
cool.
be done.
Those are cool.
But at 8 a.m., I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Even though like I'm an RA, I will always pick the first shift, which was 9 to 12. So with like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I got a 9, 10, 11. You know, that Tuesday and that Thursday, I'm still got to get up at 9. So, you know, getting up at like 8 or 8:20, it wasn't bad. But it was a struggle, though. This semester is probably going to be different if we go back to school. Because I definitely have an 8 a.m. I probably was late a couple times. But not like late to the point where it's like 9:30. Because I would get out at 9:50.
Oh, no.
I would probably be like 9:05. And then even then,
exactly.
I still don't like going late because it's like you got to walk in front of the whole
That's
class.
what I'm
and
saying.
me, I'm the type, I sit in the back.
Oh, no.
I always sat, well, when I had speech, I was in the front. Like, you know, the classes that I take, you can, the teacher should just talk the whole time. So I was just in the back. But coming into class late and then having to walk,
Yeah.
So that's why I always try to get there at like 8:55 or something like that. But
I mean, I don't go past any 15 mark, even if the class is 50 minutes long or if it's an hour and 15 minutes long. I'm not going past being 15 minutes late. One thing, like for advice, as far as like classes goes, don't take 8 a.m.s. And like look at your syllabus. So like go through that like the first week of school or whatever. Write down all your test dates and stuff. Write down like how many excused absences you can have before like your grades start to drop, because you don't want your grades to drop at all for not coming to class or being late.
definitely them tests and quizzes, like especially if they're in class.
Before it's due.
If they're in class, please take them serious, because listen, they really count when it's time for that end of the semester grade. They count. Even midterms, like, you know, you might get one, you might not. And if you don't, like in some of my classes for my major, we don't really, you know, do a whole midterm. We might get like a quiz, but like that would be our midterm. Still take them serious, because like I said, they count. And study. Please study. Change your study habits from how it was in high school. High school, you can do little stuff here and there, but college, make sure you take good notes. Make sure you study good. Like
go to office hours, y'all. Go to office hours. Oh,
I don't think
I like office hours.
Yeah, they have them, but I never went to any. Like I would always just shoot you an email. I'd be like, you know, the ones that I have emailed, you know, they always responded like pretty fast. So.
Just ask questions if you have them. Raise your hand. It's okay.
Yes, because some of these professors, they will call on you if nobody, you know, if you don't volunteer.
Sometimes you get extra points for volunteering in class.
Listen, when I don't want to volunteer, I be like this, and I all Duffy. Like it happened maybe like once or twice, but you know, that's why it's good to pay attention.
One thing in college I wish I would have known is like you kind of got to do everything like for yourself. Yeah, your parents are still around and stuff, but they not coming to talk to teachers. There's no more parent-teacher conferences when you get to college, guys. None of that. It's pretty much you report back to your parents what kind of grade you got and stuff like that. That's
if
really
you want
it.
to.
Yeah, if you want to. The teacher put in the wrong grade, my mom's not going to go call them for me. I got to go email them, call them, go to the office hours, whatever, and figure out what's going on. Like, that's the thing I had to get used to. Like, it's different.
Check and see what you missed, or correct them on their error. Because when they put in grades, you know, mind you, they got a lot of classes. They can mess up too. So you just got to be paying attention to, like, you would think the littlest thing.
Once some points hit,
what? Because listen, with some of my professors, they give you a total. So like, going to stay on top of that total. Like nothing's going to change unless, you know, they say so. So it's like, if you missing certain stuff and them grades not in that total, or if that number is not matching, you might want to check on that. Because like you said, mom not going to call. Mom can only call FAFSA and all them, and you know, see what's up with that. But as far as grades, and if you got a bad professor, you know, that's on you to handle. I
think it's also about like who you know. Like make sure you go talk to everybody in financial aid, everybody in the freshman studies building,
student accounts, all that.
We talk to all
admissions.
Yes, make sure that they know you, because you never know, it might be a scholarship coming up that you don't know about, but they know, and then you know they got you in the back of their mind, and they're like, hey, Sariah and Destiny, oh yeah, they cool. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the scholarship in their account.
Okay, so I think for me, like I said, I wasn't too psyched about going to college. Like, one, because it was like, okay, I'm in Delaware still, you know, not that far from the school. You know, I know people from high school that's going there, you know, we're already friends. So it was like, okay, I'm gonna have the same friends. I don't really have to worry about too much. Wrong. For me, I kind of didn't want to change up what I already knew. Once, you know, certain things happened, I was like, okay, yeah, time for a change. You know, it's nothing wrong with change. You know, it's nothing wrong still being friends with the friends you grew up with. But it's also important to, you know, network, you know, meet new people. Like me and our friend J. Mir, yep, we was in front of Evers, and we met like the whole freshman class. And I'm glad we did that because, like, we literally still cool with these people to this day. So it was like, it was very important for that. You know, once you get to college and you might need some stuff on the floor and stuff like that, like, it's good to, you know, reach out to those on your floor, and then you never know, you might build a friendship from that. So don't be afraid to change. You know, don't be afraid to outgrow the people back home, or like even in college, like, you know, some things happen with the people you meet in college. That's fine. You'll always meet new people. And like I said, you'll be fine at the end of the day, you know. The most you stay true to yourself, then, you know, meeting people, it won't come hard. Like, it won't come hard at all.
Well, for me, I guess it was different because I, like, went out of state and none of my friends went to Hampton with me. In college, like, you can have friends for different reasons.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, you got your party friends, you got your whatever clubs you in, those type of friends that you just hit up and went, oh, hey, you going to this meeting tonight? All right, let's go. You got your class friends who you study with. Or me, I had to make new friends, which wasn't hard for me because I'm always talking to everybody anyway.
Yeah.
Meeting people in pre-college wasn't hard, but I did have like my clique or my circle. Like, it was 5 of us. Now it's just 2. 1 graduated, 1 transferred, and 1 we don't talk to like that. So, like, stick to who you are. If it's time to cut someone off, if they acting weird, if they acted weird, but you guys made up or whatever, but then they acted weird again, let them go.
Don't keep inviting them back, because it's like, that's just like a habit that you just gonna keep on doing. And it's like, you never gonna know when to let go.
Exactly.
Like, that first little falling out, that's probably the time where you should have just let go. Period. But, you know, everybody different. You know, everybody do things differently. So
it's okay to be cordial.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just be careful who you call your friends, who you hang around, who you spend your energy with.
Yeah.
You know, make sure you guys are on the same mindset, because not everybody go to college for the same thing.
Exactly.
All right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys, I don't know how many parts this will be. Hope you guys enjoyed it, though. Let us know down below if you guys have questions about Del State or Hampton. We can definitely, you know, answer it for you. Or
my Instagram and Twitter at Destiny Chanel. You know, like I said, if you have any questions, I can, you know, answer them in depth. You know, some stuff you can't really say for YouTube, but you know, I don't mind, you know, sharing my experience. And I'm sure Sariah doesn't either. But hope you guys like the video.